to Transformers Tuesday, a long-anticipated Transformers Tuesday today, where I will be unboxing the final released member of the Protectobot team that is a part of my collection. All of them from Mastermind Creations, who are a third-party Transformers manufacturer, as in no affiliation with Hasbro or Takara. They are officially unbranded Transformers, or, well, branded by something unofficial. There are loopholes which allow them to get away with using designs of Transformers, but because they name them differently, and it's not Hasbro or Takara patented designs, they can get away with making the figures that Hasbro and Takara won't. So that's what we have here, and I'm going to be assembling them all into their combiner form, which is Defensor, and I'm very excited for that, so without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, I'm using a slightly different... I needed that! Well, I don't need it anymore, because I have it. I think I've got everything I need. Oh, apparently my headphones...
I needed that!
Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Nope, that's not going to do it. My headphones will not clip into the netting under my desk or reach at the same time, so it has to be one or the other. So I'll just have to have my headphones dangling around my feet. Excuse me. That's one thin box and bot. It gives that impression, doesn't it? I didn't realise I'd aligned it like that. So Blades is 2D. It's a 2D Transformer. Nah, it is, of course. Big old box. There's some Blades art on the side. At least the headphones are not on fire, indeed. Sorry, good evening, Space. Good evening, Versace. Apologies for not saying earlier. And then on the other side, we've got the whole team. Streetwise, First Aid, Groove, Blades, and Hotspot. And then on the top side, we've got Blades as a chopper and as a robot doing an action pose. Hanging between the feet, indeed. And then we get a little sneak peek of what Defensor looks like, plus Blades converting from arm to helicopter to robot. So, to avoid copyright, Blades, I'm calling him Blades because that's the character he's meant to be, but he is called Ventus as far as this packaging is concerned. Ventus, air support. Ventus is a daring and aggressive aerial warrior who thrives in high-stakes combat situations. As a skilled helicopter fighter, he excels in reconnaissance and rapid assaults, often taking the fight directly to his enemies. While his bold nature makes him a formidable ally, his intense combat style sometimes puts him at odds with his more defense-oriented teammates. Despite this, Ventus is deeply committed to protecting those in need, using his speed and firepower to strike with precision and efficiency. There's some interesting combiners on Amazon. Oh yeah, probably a bunch of knockoffs, as well as stuff like Combiner Wars Devastator, who I always thought looked a bit weird, but people like him. The next combiner that Mastermind Creations are going to be doing, as part of their Perfection series line, they are going to be doing Devastator, and I cannot wait. I'm hoping we see at least the first figure of that before the end of the year. One where the legs are the Prime looking trailer, but you just attach two cars. Oh, fucking Menasor. That's that one. It's, yeah, Motormaster is like the body, and Motormaster comes with a trailer. So for the Power of the Primes, or whichever line it is, Menasor, yeah, the trailer turns into like the skeleton of the Combiner robot. Yeah, I know the one you mean now. Yeah. Because Motormaster does, like... there's very rarely there's an Optimus Prime that gets repainted and re-released as Motormaster. The only example I can think of is Legacy Animated Universe Optimus Prime. He gets like a slight retool and is released as Motormaster instead. Looks weird, could be cool. Yeah, definitely. I think I've already sustained my first injury. That felt like a paper cut. Anyway, Blades, we're about to get him out of the box. You're out of your box. There he is, packaged in robot mode. Ta-da! We've got a bag of goodies here. So, well, we'll get into that in a minute. That's it, there's nothing else in the box. Put that to one side. Just a plastic clamshell, fairly standard. Taped together. So let me just sever that. Probably should have got scissors rather than a bit of plastic. Oh, there we go. Right, what we got here? We've got a couple of guns. Yeah, I don't think these are designed to be held. These tab into different places on his person and on the helicopter. And there's two of those. We get a couple of different faces. I don't usually use the faces that Transformers come with, but we've got like a kind of... Oh. We've got like a kind of lightly smiling face and like an angry face. But I will be leaving the kind of stoic, expressionless face present. Oh god. Before we get the figure out, we're going to look at the rest of the accessories. Ooh. So, first of all, this is pretty standard on Mastermind Creations packages now. We get a red card, transparent, as you can see. This is reference to the 1980s original Transformers toys, which would come with these, and you would use it to see their stats. There we go. I think we've probably covered this before from the other members of the team. Although it doesn't take a genius to see that you can very clearly see the blue line following across there. But you know, it's a bit of fun, harmless fun. Certainly shows up better on camera. Okay, just tell me which one's better, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Apologies if anyone's scared of going to the opticians. Yeah, okay, bit of fun. What else we got here? A little character card for Ventus with the same bio on there. And some numerical stats there. 5. 1 or 2? 5. My god, you blind! So, what these little things are, there's the instructions, we'll look at those in a minute. That feels very thick, my. These are spare or alternative faces for Groove. Because some people have had issues with their copy of Groove where his nose, the paint is scraping off during transformation. Mine hasn't yet done that, but I will hold on to these because, you know, you never know. Right, so I'm going to put all these loose bits back in this plastic bag, including Blade's spare faces. Oh, I feel like I'm on a beach in Ibiza. I'm going to have a little swig of my Freeway Orange from Lidl. # not sponsored. Yeah, some people, their copy of Groove has the sniffles. Okay. Arise, Blades Prime. And there's his little pistol there. Let's, ooh. Yep, as always, there is some excellent Mastermind Creations quality here. Oh, yep, there it is. Nice. For a minute, his thigh swivel wouldn't move, and I thought, that's a bit unusual. They're usually pretty good at that. And sure enough, it's because some pieces weren't transformed properly. Let's put his toes down. I think... yeah, this bit as well. If I rotate that around, it makes it flat. Just making sure everything's tight. I know how a couple of bits work because of the number of videos I've watched leading up to this. As always with Mastermind Creations, these things look fucking amazing when you first get them out of the box. They go for robot mode, animation accuracy from the 80s cartoons. And honestly, their vehicle modes are kind of as close to real life as they can be. Which is great. I don't know what kind of helicopter Blades turns into. I probably should have looked that up as part of some research. But never mind. Let's give him a gun to hold. There we go, that feels nice and tight in there. Giggity giggity goo. And then I think the idea with these is to tab them here. Yeah, I mean that goes in there, so why not? There we go. Blades as a robot. Let's have a quick flick through the instructions to make sure I've put those guns on the side in the right place. Okay, it's not that bad. I think it's just quality paper. Product. Ventus figure. 2 spare face. Pistol. Rocket launcher. Oh, it's saying these are rocket launchers. Okay. That's showing the... Yeah, combination... sorry. Conversion to helicopter mode. Does it show weapon storage? Vehicle mode? Yeah. Oh yeah, I was right. It does go on the side of his legs. You can't see. Never mind. Just there. We'll come back to these in a second. So, there's a couple of things I want to do before I transform him. First up is, of course, the Autobot badges, which I have here in my trusty envelope. TF stickers. But I just need to look up a reference image. Okay. Now my chair's all weird. Right, so simple enough. A little badge goes there. He should have some badges that go here as well, but I'm going to wait and do those on when the vehicle mode is ready, just in case these are like faux panels that you don't actually see in robot mode. Vehicle mode, sorry. But otherwise they do go on the side. Let's see, I should have a simple plain Autobot badge somewhere in here. Tip them all out. Ooh, would that one fit? No, it's too big. I think it might be one of these. We can go with a clear one, which these are, because obviously it's red on a white background anyway. Possibly that one, but the outline is a little bit too big. Do I have any others? Keep that one to the side, because I think that's going to be likely the one we use. I've got some... oh, that one might do. Although it looks smaller than the other one. Yeah. Those are shinies. These are like the Profesh ones. But that's like red on white background. I want like a clear one. No use putting a white background. Oh, there you go. This one says clear. Yeah, I think one of these. Plenty of them as well. Now comes the awkward moment where I have to apply a sticker with my giant fingers. Apply a sticker with my giant fingers. Ugh. It's tricky. Okay, I think... Okay, if that's inaccurate, it's like a micromillimeter to show that it's off center. Right, let me keep these to one side. I'm gonna need them. There we go. Look at that. I don't think I've done too bad a job there. Looking at the camera, it doesn't look like it's askew or anything, and it fits perfectly. So there we go. He is now officially an Autobot. So now, this is what I wanted to do. This isn't just about Blades. This is about Defensor. This is about the Protector Bots. So I have the rest of the Protector Bots here. So there's Hotspot. First Aid. Our most recent addition, Groove. Streetwise. And there's Blades. The gang, as they say, is all here. There's something really satisfying about having a team of Autobots who all share the same goal, and all our vehicles or alt modes that fit that theme. Like Bruticus, I mean, yeah, you've got military vehicles, you've got, you know, Swindle is a Jeep, Brawl is a tank, Onslaught is like a heavy weapons carrier thing, and Vortex is an attack helicopter. But then Blastoff is a fucking space shuttle? I mean, don't get me wrong, it works. I mean, that is what the team is, and, you know, you deal with it. But there's something nice about having a rescue helicopter, a police motorbike, a fire engine, a sheriff, traffic cop, and an ambulance. Like, they're all centered around the theme of emergency services, and it's fucking great. I'm also very excited to see them as Defensor. So we're gonna do vehicle modes now. I wanted to see them all as robots. Here they are. We'll take a closer look at Blades in a minute. What I'm going to do is take all these guys and turn them into their alternate modes, which shouldn't take terribly long because I know them all quite well now. We're on first name terms. See, because this one's called First Aid, so I'd call him First if it was his first name. And I'm transforming him first. You see what I did there? Do you see how funny I am? You know, the sticker I applied to First Aid here has never stayed put. It always moves around. And yet it never comes off. It's never fallen off. Maybe I should reapply one. Never mind. First Aid was the first member of the team to be released. So I did the unboxing for this guy a long time ago now. And for a lot of the time, between then and now, he has been missing his firearm. And it was only earlier this year that I paid for a replacement, which only arrived a few months ago. Just didn't feel right to have the whole team and only one of them without a gun. Oh. There we go. Then I found it. Oh, no, actually. No, I know that's usually how those things go, but no, I never found the original. I expected to find the original when I moved, but I didn't. You know, I moved all the furniture out, cleaned up, never found it. So my fear is that whenever the original went missing, it landed somewhere that I didn't notice, and then it just got hoovered up or something, because I was pretty thorough in my search. But no. So there we go, there's First Aid. There's a little emblems. Let's do Streetwise next. I do love how Streetwise's weapon storage for vehicle mode isn't to attach it anywhere, it's just to dump it in the cavity behind the siren. But it works. Less stuff to go missing, he says, having recited the tale of First Aid's missing gun. there we go. There's Streetwise. Not too out of scale so far. Right, next we'll do Hotspot, the big boy. I mean, this is kind of helpful because most of them will have to go pretty much back to their vehicle modes to get into the combined mode anyway. A lot of the transformation stays the same. Oh, let's put his head away. Spoilers for Defensor. Okay. Jubbly. Natty legs. Oh yeah. There's some real black magic behind how Hotspot's legs work. Bearing in mind that it has to be the combiner legs as well as his own legs, whilst also fitting into a fire engine. It's part of the reason why I love it. I love a combining transformer and just the magic of how it all fits together. Thankfully, that just pops on and off. I'll fix it later. Although, I don't mean fix, because it's not broken. It literally just pops on and off. It came apart. I think came apart is different to broken. If it's broken, it can't be fixed. If it came apart, it can be put back together again. Might need a citation there. Yeah, there we go. There's Hotspot. He doesn't really have quite as neat and tidy as a weapon storage option as the others, but you know, we live with it. So again, that's everyone so far. That's those three. And now Groove. Get down with the groove. I'm going to do myself a favour and I'm going to store Groove's little pistol. Not a euphemism. I found out that if you slot it in here and angle it down, you can store it on top of Hotspot's gun. Because I find storing Groove's weapon in his vehicle mode a bit awkward, and the suggestion on where to put it for Defensor is garbage, hot garbage, so I'm not going to put it on there. So I'm going to put it on that gun and leave it there. In fact, something else I found out through the TFW 2005 boards is that Groove's guns, or these side guns, can peg onto the gun like that. Which is good, because it means you've got like a really different looking gun here, and then that one looking like a regular gun. Big fan of that, but we'll put these on Groove in a second. Okay. See, rotating Groove's head around is a bit awkward, which is why a lot of people have had scratched nose paint on theirs. Not mine though. I mean, I've been aware of it since before the figure arrived, so I've always made sure not to make sure that his nose isn't rubbing anything against anything. Getting all this lined up to fit together can still be a bit tricky, but so far I've done all right. I really like how the rear wheels split and come together. It's so simple. I remember, so my version of Windcharger, different Autobot, he has a similar kind of thing where you have to lock the wheels in his robot mode, but you can only lock the wheels in a very specific place, and it is such a nightmare getting them to spin round and lock into that place where they're meant to go. So I usually just don't bother. And he's not the best, but there isn't an alternative version of the figure for me to get, so I make do with the crap one. But these guys have done it so much better. There we go. Alright, there we go. Just gotta angle these whichever way they go. Then pop these out. Put these on. And there we go, a nice normal-sized motorbike there. Nothing unusual about that size difference at all. See, if you're going down the street in a car, the motorbikes aren't small, they're just far away. Right. Let's get blades looked at. Not right hand mode. We want helicopter mode. Put these down here. I think it's a good place for them. Okay. Oh, actually, let's look at his posability. Andre the Giant needs to feel wind in his hair too. Yep, I like that. Ah, Andre the Giant, what a legend. Right, blades. Yeah, he's got some good heft to him, which he should, given the amount of moving parts he's got. The elbows are ratcheted, which is unusual because none of the others have ratcheted joints. So maybe that comes into play for the elbow mode for Defensor. Don't know. The head is on a ball joint, and it's also on a little hinge piece as well, so you've got a good range of motion for the head. Shoulder up and around on two different hinges. Cool. The fingers are all individually articulated, but only at the like here. And the thumb is on a ball joint as well, kind of in a similar place, just at the base knuckle. Blades does have an ab crunch, like that, as well as a ooh. I don't think that's ratcheted. That feels more like it's friction, because it feels kind of squeaky. I can't hear if it's making a sound. My headphones. But still, yeah, good range there. Nice standard posability there. The hips are ratcheted. He's got a gorgeous spread. Thigh swivel, which we found earlier, which is... It was a bit tight. It's kind of loosened up a bit now. Knee bend. Just shy of a perfect right angle. And he's got ever so slight ankle tilt. But it's there. And that's because it's attached to the robot Defensor mode hand. So yeah, that makes sense because that needs to swivel out to get the hand out. Great. Little shortcut there. Yeah, so once again, an excellent range of motion, as there should be on a figure of this scale. So now let's turn him into a helicopter. First it says unlock the rotor. Then pull this. Oh my god, that's a real mover right there. There we go, pull that out. Rotate the head around. Then move this bit up. Yeah, looks like that's what I was meant to do. Flip up canopy assembly and lock in place stand up rotor. So I guess this just like that. Looks like it's in the right place. Stand up rotor. Like that, I guess. Oh boy. Okay. Rotate the blades and lock in place. So I've got to figure out how these move. So I think I got one of them earlier. Hang on. Ah, that's how. Okay. There we go. Nice rotation on that. And it looks like that sits back down in that like little bed. Unfold backpack, fold down assembly, close halves. Oh, like that. Oh, look at that detail. You can't even see in there, but there is a tiny little turbine there. You can see it, this little black piece here. It completely disappears when you close this up, but you know it's there. Detail. You gotta love it. Bring down motor and lock in rotor and lock in place. Oh, I see. Yeah. There's a little peg on the back there. There we go. Good. Then coming back to the front, should probably put his hands in their usual position. There we go. Fold up chest armors, release clips from the metal pins, and fold down. Oh yeah. So this is where it gets really complex. These bits here are on pins. This bit, ooh, I might need to use this. There we go. Okay. Oh, that did come apart. Good. Right, let me just check I've done that correctly. Yeah. Fold them into those red bits. Done. Release tabbing of chest armor. Flip up assembly into the helicopter nose. So like this. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, of course. And then... Oh my god, that's fucking insane. Oh, and that went together so easily. Like this bit here, this top bit, was down there a minute ago, and this bit, that's why this is so loose, because it has to move out of the way to let that get behind it. Ah! Ugh! Did you know I'm a fan of Transformers? Does it show? Right, so with it like this, rotate arms 90 degrees. Like this. I cannot wait for them to do their version of Devastator. It's going to be so good. Open cover. Oh yeah, that bit like that. Rotate hands as shown. Okay. Fold fist in forearm. Oh wait, the thumb has to come to the side. Okay. And then it all goes like that. Okay. Thank you, Space. Okay. So far, so good. Rotate bicep to get clearance. I think I've done that. Swivel assembly at shoulder joint? Yeah, okay, I think that's what it meant to do. Unfold part. This bit. Unfold panel 90 degrees at hinge. Repeat the other side. Oh, like that? Oh my god, okay. Yeah, looks correct. Rotate this 180 degrees, like that. No, do it the other way. There, like that. Okay. We're getting there. Soon we will have a helicopter in our hands. My hands. Good. Rotate assembly, unfold landing gear. I think the landing gear is already in the right place. Or not, no, maybe it does need to fold this way. Maybe it does mean rotate this bit. Okay, yeah. Absolute fucking sorcery. Okay, yeah. Swivel entire assembly. Repeat the other side. Well, like this. Oh, okay, these... Is that what it means? Looks like it. Step 19. This bit. Okay, that bit folds down. Oh no, that bit slides down and this bit folds in there. Okay, cool. That bit's right. And then fold this up. That's the combining connector piece there. Slide assembly outward. Which bit? Not sure what it means by slide assembly outwards. But it's showing pretty much the entire lower body. Oh, I see. There's a sliding joint up there. There we go. Fold up the hip skirts. Is that right? They didn't go all the way. Okay, they do. They just need a bit of force. Okay. Hello, Venomane. Good evening. Welcome. Mid-transformation through blades, but soon he will be a helicopter. Right, so now this all moves like that. Same there. Okay, and then this all... Okay, I think I've done a bit. I think I can see where I've done something wrong. Potentially. Oh no, maybe not. But this has to move down. Ugh, God. Do you know, we haven't even done anything to his legs yet. This is all upper body. There we go. That bit there. There we go. Ah, beautiful. Okay. So now I do that this side. think there's a reason why the video I saw showed vehicle motor robot instead, and I think I might follow that rather than these instructions. Okay. And then I guess this folds down in here. Yeah, looks good. Cool. Yeah, it's showing all the bits that I've done, and then I folded that bit down. Good. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. And then I think these, yeah, these are on slidey bits, so you get more coverage. Cool. There we go, done. Kappa. Upper body, oh my, soon we start the lower body, faints. Cheeky. Okay. Fold down front hip armor, aka the groin. There we go. Fold up rear hip armor. Like that. Okay. Rotate assembly at waist joint. Like that. Yeah. Line up assemblies as shown. Yeah, good. What? These? Up? Is that it? Like that? Oh no. These bits stay up and this bit. Right, there we go. Oh my god. Fine, done. Okay, onto the feet. This foot. Fold down toe and heel assemblies as shown. Which way is that facing? That way? Yeah, that way. Oh cool, it's got a bottom view. Giggity. Show you which way they should be oriented. Yeah, like that, okay. Fold down assembly as shown. This bit. Slide down entire arm assembly. Oh no, wrong bit. Untab leg hull assembly and rotate all the way through. Oh yeah, like this. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Seamless. Okay, I could probably figure that out from the other side as well. Like that. Then move this around. I keep knocking into groove. slide the toes in. There we go. Then press unlock buttons of both sides to collapse thigh. What buttons? Apparently there are buttons to press on the thigh to get them to slide in. I don't see them. What magic is this? Where is it showing them? Oh yeah, it's these little semicircles here. Supposed to get those. Okay, hang on. Doesn't seem like they're spring loaded, which is good. Because if they kept popping out, it would drive me insane. There we go. Right, good. Use ab crunch joint to fold assembly up and use hip joint to fold up 90 degrees. Oh my god. What? Ab crunch? So like that, and then hip like that. I think that's right. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Reassemble these red panels a bit because I think they're supposed to line up correctly and fall inside here. But it's hard to see when you've got to fold the whole thing up with it. So like that. Oh boy, hang on. Ooh, crikey, okay. Yeah, that's right. Nothing broke. It's just one of those things that you've got to be forceful with. Giggity. Okay. I think we're almost there. Use hip and knee joint to fold assembly in and lock the tabs. Yeah, so that was the bit I tried to do earlier. Oh, that went really smoothly. Big fan of that. I think we can probably figure out the rest on our own. Fold that bit in. Yeah. Yeah, the nose is all good. The tail is together. This isn't quite as free spinning as this. Very good rotor spin. There we go. There's blades as a heli chopper. Now, do you know what I didn't pay attention to is where this goes. Weapon storage was on the back, wasn't it? Yeah, here. Oh, it goes in here. Although I think I probably should have done that when I was assembling that piece. Oh dear. Is there a way that I can... Oh, that's annoying. Well, that's where it would have gone, but it's one of those things you've got to do mid-transformation, is to store the gun on the underside there. But at least it's got somewhere to go, so that's good. And then, yeah, these go somewhere. Oh, that's right. These bits in red on the side, they fold up. And you peg these in like that. Oops. There we go, we got some little rocket launchers there. But there we go. Sorry, yeah. There's the entire protector box together for the first time since... Oh god, when did First Aid come out? A couple of years ago at least. Maybe even 2022. Oh man. So great seeing them all together. But there is, of course, a key ingredient missing from the helicopter mode. I must, of course, give him his Autobot stickers. Looks like these aren't false panels, which is good. So, yeah, they just go right on there. So I need 2 stickers the same. Where are those clear ones I was using? Here, these ones. These ones might be good. Yeah, there's only one of those left. Trouble is, I think the white sticker on the outside is... oh, I don't know. It might be a tight fit. Worst case scenario is that I try and apply it and it won't fit. And then I can always just take it off and use a different sticker. So, I need to try and aim for the middle. It's going to be hard. I don't really have a way of measuring. Okay, I'll try something else. Don't mind me. I'm just concentrating. Ah, you bastard. Yeah, that'll do. But I of course need to do the other side as well. Blades. I'm a protection helicopter. Then why do you look like a Huey and about to blast Flight of Valkyries? Although, well, to be fair, his bio did say that he's a bit hot-headed, or, you know, eager to fight, a little bit more so than the rest of the team. Get off the fucking sticker sheet. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. He's an Autobot through and through now. Ah. Alright. So let me just quickly put the stickers away. Save a bit of space on this. And then, Defensor time. I'll do what I did before. I'll convert all the other guys first. And convert Blades, excuse me, last. So you'll see like 4/5 of Defensor already. Alright, let me move these out of the way. I nearly said Devastator. That's because I mean, now that this guy's complete, all I can think of is Devastator because he's the next combiner that the manufacturers are going to work on. Let's make first aid an arm. That's nice and straightforward. There is one arm of Defensor. So I think officially Defensor's shoulder, you're supposed to have like that sticking up, but if I go to move his arm, it's going to collapse anyway. It's also like, I don't know, that's the kind of thing that I can see snapping if something was to fall on him. So I don't know, I'll leave it closed. I don't think we're going to notice too much. But yeah, here we go. There is Defensor's left arm. I've had this left arm for the longest time. Put that to one side. Oops. Let's make streetwise a leg, or part of a leg. Ow. Why do I decide to trim my nails the day before a Transformers Tuesday? It's never going to end well. Fuck, ow. There we go. He's not 100% done, but that's because the rest of the leg is in there. So again, put that to one side. While we're on legs, may as well do groove as well. I'll take those off to store elsewhere later. This all stays the same. This bit comes off. And prise apart. This bit comes apart as well. Okay. That's groove ready to go. And now the meat of Defensor, hotspot. Okay. Dear. Whatever that was, it's long gone. shoulder joint. Cool. Yeah, that should hold now. Come on, stop being a little bitch. Okay, that'll do. T-pose. T-pose to assert dominance. Okay, almost done with hotspot. Come on, what's your beef? Okay, there we go. Oh, God. Ah, there we go. Never had this much bother with his legs before. Okay. And next we assemble the Tootsies. Which I think are actually one of the most ingenious things that Mastermind Creations have ever done. The way the feet transform is just awesome. Okay. So there we go. There's one. Okay, let's get the legs attached so that he can stand on his own. Alright, there we go. There's his... Oh, God, which way's left? Which way's right? That's Defensor's left leg. Okay. Right, and now we do the same with Groove. There we go. Aha, there we go. So obviously he's not finished, but you get the gist from this point onwards. You can't even see his head. Sorry, I'll move him backwards when we're done. Let's attach the left arm. There we are. Ah, looks so fucking good. Yep, more Transformer legs. Let me just attach these real quick. Ooh, is that gonna... Ooh, no. Excellent. Those extra little attachments from Groove, they don't get in the way. Alright. Time for the fifth and final piece. Dad joke. I accidentally took my cat's meds last night. Don't ask meow. Don't ask meow. Brilliant. Okay. Where did I put the instructions? Here. Is this the one? Yes. Yeah, okay. Just put these down here. Again, here's a little look at the helicopter mode before we change it again. Right hand mode. Unlock and unfold helicopter's top, tail, and bottom assemblies. Okay. So this, like that. This. Oh, like that. Okay. And then this bit. Just like that, I guess. Okay. Whenever I put it back together, I need to remember to put this in. Unlock and unfold assemblies as shown. So this bit up, if it'll come up. There we go. Like that. This bit like that. And this bit like that. Right, pry apart the tail. Okay. coming back here to... Okay, yeah, I think those come out the way they did before. This bit's already in the right place, thereabouts. Rotate assembly. Okay, yeah. Like that. Fold, unlock assemblies as shown. Okay. Oh boy. This is one involved transformation. Hang on, what happened there? Unlock assembly, so that's this bit. Fold assembly as shown. Okay, yeah, there we go. We got part of the right hand visible now. Same on this side. Okay. I think this bit's meant to click in somewhere. Oh, there. Cool. Okay. Okay, those go there, and this folds up into there. Is this bit meant to be hanging out down there? Oh, okay, like that. So it folds onto the back. Okay. cool. So there's the lower arm done. Unfold hand assembly, already done that. Yeah, pull the thumb out, did that. And then press these together. Oh, seamless. So like that, there we go. Okay, next. These fold down like that. Oh wait, no, not quite. Yep, that's all correct. Slide down assembly along groove. There we go. Fold combine port as shown. I think that might already be where it needs to be, because it doesn't move any further than that. Oh wait, or should it move down? Oh, like that. Okay, cool. Right, then it wants this bit put back together, so this is where I'll put this in. Oh no, that can't be right. The combiner port doesn't stick out far enough. Well, then maybe it's got enough clearance to attach anyway. It could be. Okay. There we go. This gun is stored in place now. Right, so onto this bit. Pry these apart. Fold this back. Fold that under. And then we unlock these again. Clip rotor assembly to canopy. Okay. I think I see where. Yeah, cool. And ooh, with that, we're done. We're ready. There is Defensor's right hand. Now it's the moment we've all been waiting for, and by we I mean mostly me waiting for. And that's to attach it. Good. Okay, let me just sort out the instructions, fold them back the way they were. There we go. Let's give the bot a hand. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. I'm using the Universal Studios jingle so as to avoid copyright infringement with Hasbro. Oh god. Come on now, Defensor. Don't be drunk in front of the chat. There we go. Oh yeah, it does fit. It fits perfectly. I needn't have worried about clearance. Chat, meet Transformers masterpiece Defensor, the Protector Bot Combiner. Ooh. And Autobot Defensive Team. Oh man, let's just take in that magnificence for a moment. So clean. Oh, so impressive. It's amazing what a difference having a right hand makes. Apologies to anyone who does not have a right hand. So there's still these. They go in the same places as they do in vehicle mode. But I'm just kind of pondering where else they might be able to go that would look more interesting. It might be a little front heavy. Let's angle the arms down a bit. Not quite as impressive from the back, but then who is? Well, Beyonce maybe. See, there's a... No, it doesn't fit there. So they kind of go there, but they don't stay in place. That one does. No, never mind. We'll just we'll attach them on the arm. Might be a little unsightly, but then it's all in the name of weapon storage. There we go. And let's give him something to hold, shall we? They just won't clap for me. Oh god. There we go. Do you know, there's something missing about all this. Let me just get... There we go, Bruticus. They are head height, so they are perfectly scaled together, which I'm glad about, because when Bruticus was released, there was an upgrade kit that gave him like silver boots and a silver chest plate that kind of made him a bit taller. Which, you know, if that had been the norm, and if I had had that, then he would have been bigger than Defensor. I like the fact that they are head to head. Look how different they are. There's something about having two complete combiners on my desk right now. It's not the first time. I used to have a Devastator, oh god, what was the aerial bot one called? Oh god, that's annoying me. Oh god, something. The aerial bots, silver bot, Superion. Thank you, Space. Fuck me. Yeah, I used to have a Superion. I used to have a Devastator. I've had two versions of Devastator in the past. I've even had a version of Defensor in the past, and they were all by the same company as well. But that was like 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more. So they were very different to what these are. The engineering in Transformers has come such a long way. And yeah, Defensor looks incredible. I'm looking at the angle from the phone from here, and they just look so good. I guess Bruticus is a little bit outgunned because Defensor is dual wielding and has wrist cannons, but then Bruticus does have a cannon for a knee, so you know, you win some, you lose some. This is it. This was the big finale, was getting Defensor built. I will be converting him up and down for the rest of the year, I think. Until I get, again, the first piece of Devastator. I think that Mastermind Creations are going to be doing Scrapper first. The kind of like scoop loader truck thing. The cannon crotch shot. Yep, indeed. Bruticus does have the advantage over that. You can even just, you know, just. Oh wait, is that as far forward as it'll go? Okay, yeah, no, it can't come any further forward than that. But you know, the thought is there. Oh man, I'm a little bit speechless. All that waiting, all that saving and setting aside. I almost missed out on well, probably didn't, but Streetwise, the first Streetwise I ordered never arrived, so I had to order a second one. Thank God he did. But yeah, smooth sailing for all the other guys, and now I'm really excited for the next combiner effort from these manufacturers. Cool. Well, I guess that brings in. Oh wait, I completely forgot. I lined up these guys earlier. Not that it makes much of a difference, but you'll be able to see the scale difference. There's a mini bot, Bumblebee, and there's like your average Autobot car, Soldier Boy, and then who could forget Optimus Prime? So yeah. I think they are to scale. I think that that's how big a combiner would be next to Optimus Prime, because the vehicles are scaled to each other, apart from Groot, obviously. Yeah, in the cartoon, it's very much exaggerated. Like, you'll get Starscream being able to stand next to Bruticus's head. Not in my collection, unless I get one of those. Well, no, tiniest Prime is probably the right size for these combiners, as they were in the cartoon. Do you know, I've just noticed I've done a little bit of Bruticus wrong. This bit is meant to come down there. There we go. Fixed it. Now the question is, Prime's leg still bigger? No. Although his entire leg probably comes up to Defensor's knee. There you go. There's a little leg comparison for you. Hard to fight when you've had an armor-piercing shell fired into your Robo-Sack. Scrotatron. Real. Is real leg still bigger? You meant the big one? Oh, real question is, prime leg still bigger? You meant the big one? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. I better end the stream, otherwise I'll just be sitting here gazing at it until the cows come home. Right. Well, it's so a Transformers Tuesday. I don't usually raid out because I don't really feel like many people are watching. I'll just have a quick glance to see who's live. Yeah, I think the only person would have been Will, and he's postponed his stream for today. So, yeah, no, this is it. This is the end, but not like that. I will post some pictures of Defensor. Actually, you know what? I probably should do. Let's. Just a bit of a close-up because I had to sit him so far back when to get him all in shot. And then just because he's here, he's Bruticus. Out of the way, Prime! There you go. I mean, don't get me... Bruticus is still amazing, but Defensor has really upped the quality and raised the bar for what Devastator is going to be like. But I trust Mastermind Creations to deliver. Stand and deliver. Okay, stream is about to end. I will be live again tomorrow for more Hoko Life. So I will see you guys then. Have yourselves a merry evening, and thank you for tuning in to Transformers Tuesday Protectobot Edition. Farewell.